Hi, so in this video we're going to look at 3.1 things that you can do to optimize your website without touching a single line of code. So let's push this out of the way. That's a bit more comfortable, and yes, you have tuned into the right place despite the style of the shirt. So let's go straight into one, and then I'll explain point one a bit later on. So number one, the first thing that you can do without touching a line of code to optimize your website is contact your domain name registrar and ask them to renew your primary domain for the longest possible period of time. It may not be up for renewal, but that's fine. You can ask them to put a note on your account to do that later on. It'll maybe cost you around £200 roughly to $200, I don't know, but not too much to renew your domain for say up to 10 years. Doing this is a clear indication that you are sticking around, that you're not just going to renew your website every year, and you may or may not. It puts confidence within the brand that search engines can see are going to be around for a long time. This helps with trust and authority. Now, I've seen some things, it's not clear whether this is actually a ranking factor, but there is a very clear indication within studies that domains or websites that have stronger domain authority or stronger performance on SEO have very long renewal times for their domains. So it doesn't harm at all to go ahead and renew those domains for the longest possible period of time. It only takes a short amount of time, a small amount of cost, and could see good results for your website. So you're probably wondering what point one of the 3.1 are. I'm going to get that to the end. It's one way of keeping you on this video, of course. And you're going to find these tips really useful, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you get reminded or notified of videos just like this in your inbox. If you've got any questions for videos that you'd like to put to us, then please let us know in the comments and we'll gladly do more videos to help you optimize your website. So these three tips are for marketing managers, and hopefully you won't need to touch a line of code for any of them. And this next tip, number two, is very, very easy. Doesn't take long, but can give you probably the best results. All you need to do is write a testimonial to each of your suppliers, because what we're trying to do is improve your link backs. Now, link backs are links from other websites to your website, and you want high quality link backs from good domain authority domains, generally in your field of expertise to link the kind of keywords together. Now, your suppliers should naturally fit within that, and also you have a good relationship with them, so it won't be difficult to convince them to put a link back. But gone are the days where we have link pages, but what people are wanting to do is put testimonials within their website. So if you write them a testimonial or a review of the service they provide, saying, hey, they're really great, they've really helped us out, you can put your keywords in there if you want to, and explain how that company has helped you as a supplier, maybe 3 paragraphs. They can put that into a case study. Make sure one of those paragraphs can be extracted and put alongside your picture or your company with a link. And within that paragraph, also look to see if you can get a one-word phrase which they can then use throughout their website also in the footer and all sorts of other places if they wanted to. Something like small enough to care but large enough to cope, or we would highly recommend the services of X company. So create the testimonials for your suppliers, send them in an email, and be honest and upfront and say it would be really great if you could put this on your website with a link back to ours. So that's a really quick and easy way of getting link backs without touching your website. So the third point, after you've hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more videos like this, so the third tip, this one requires you to go into your website, and what we're going to do is put your contact information, mainly your address, in the footer of every page, and your phone number definitely in the footer of every page, but also in the head if you can. And we need to be location specific. So most people miss out the country that they operate from or service within their address. And that's a really good place to say, look, we're a UK company targeting other UK companies, or we're an American company and we're targeting other American companies. So make sure the address at the foot of every page of your website has the country you're operating in and targeting. You can also put that in the copyright and the legal lines of your website. So that means that every page on your website will have a country within it, which will help your location search results. And phone numbers are also really important, particularly if you work from a location, so if you're in retail, because at the beginning of the phone number you'll have your country code for starters, but you'll also have your area code. 08 numbers or free phone numbers, premium rate numbers are usually national. These won't help in the same way. It's not to say don't use them, but if you can, then make sure you use a localized number with a localized area code, and that will help you with the location search, both in the phone number and the addresses. It says where you operate and where you're targeting. So those are the three really easy things, but what is that point one? What could possibly not be a full point itself and require it to only be point one, but is something you really need to do as a marketing manager or a marketing assistant? You need to get in contact and make sure that you have on your books a website developer that fully understands the code behind a website. We're not talking design here. We're not talking about fancy images and animations. We're talking about someone that understands front-end code and best practices, speed optimization, accessibility, and performance, all of the stuff that's required to give your website the best performance. There are things you're just not going to be able to do to get your website to the top and outperform your competitors by using free platforms, templated systems. You need to be in touch with a developer who's going to help you through that, put you on a professional platform that will grow with customized scripts using the most up-to-date frameworks that promote all of the best practices so you can win at technical SEO. And of course, we are one of those agencies. That's why we created this video. Of course, contact us and talk to us why AMP is great, why we use the Modix content management system, why we focus so much on creating bloat-free, high efficient code to get the best technical performances. And also check out the Lighthouse optimization testing tool by Google. Just go in Google and type Lighthouse report and run that web developer's website through that report, so you'll see their experience and their understanding of development from a technical perspective, not how it looks, although we create good looking websites of course, and that is kind of important, but you'll have your branding and developers within you, branding and design people within your organization anyway. You want a development agency, a developer, or somebody that understands the code that can take your designs and turn it into a fantastic, well-optimized website, and you can test them out using the Lighthouse score there. So that is 3.1 things you can do to optimize your website for the best results. You don't have to touch a line of code. Just to recap, number one, extend the renewal date of your domain name for as long as possible. Number two is contact all of your suppliers with a testimonial and ask them to put it on their website with a link back to yours. Number three, you're going to change the contact information at the header and the footer of every page of the website so it has your country and your area code within the phone number or the address. And point one, get in touch with the developer that knows what they're doing. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you click like if you like this and add in the comments your suggestions for another video.